Ladies and gentlemen, please tell me, why is it so hard for women to accept reality? I mean the truth. Why is it so hard for women to just deal with the truth and knowing that what you said is the truth, and on top of that, they willing to argue and fight you, even though they know what you're saying is the truth? I don't know. I think I can only accept some women perspective, because I don't know, because if somebody, you telling me the truth, you telling me what it is, and I know that's the truth, I don't know why I have to argue with you. There's nothing for me to argue with you about. But if you say you want something real, you want somebody real, and somebody that's gonna be honest with you, blunt with you in every way, shape, or form, why is it so hard for you to accept when you find that person? I don't know. I would love to hear what some of you guys have to say when it comes to things like that, in that nature, because I can't put my hands on it, because uh, most of the time you hearing these ladies talking. I want you to be honest. I want you to be telling me the truth. I want you to tell me this. I want you to tell me that, and this and that and the third. But when you really talk straight up to them and tell them the truth, how you feel about something, and it becomes to, you try to control everything. Why every time you guys hear something from your man is always about controlling? But when you bring the same thing, the same thing that your man having problem with, you bring the same subject, the same thing, nothing different from what you're saying, or from what he was saying to you, that you have a problem with, but you don't see it as controlling. But when it's the man bring that to your attention, is him try to control you. But when it's you bringing that, it's all good, it's okay. It's not controlling. It's just you voicing your opinion. This is what you don't like in a relationship. This is what he needs to work on to better the relationship between you and him. But when it's you have to work on the same thing to better the relationship between you and him as well, it's a problem. I don't know. I would love to hear what somebody has to say when it comes to, not what somebody has to say. I know probably some men has some comment when it comes to things like that, in that nature, and probably saying that, okay, then I've been through this and that. But I would love to hear a woman perspective when it comes to things like that. Why, when us man ask you the same thing that you're asking for, you find it as controlling? But when it's you asking for us to do that thing, to work on certain things that we did, is not like something that we wake up and do. Things that happen in a relationship, we know that a lot of things happen in a relationship when you have a relationship. When you guys ask for things, is not controlling, but when we ask you for things, it's controlling. I want to know why. Because I've dealt with that in the past, and it's just like and I've been watching. I've been on Instagram, and watching stuff. A lot of things come through my feeds, and it seems like everybody talking about the same thing over and over. It's just like, I just want to know. I just want to know why. It's just like, why women are not willing to put the work that the men are willing to put on. You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays, every female is just like, I feel like when they enter a relationship, it's more like they try to compete. Like somebody like me, I'm not here to compete with you. If I see something I don't like, I'm gonna tell you straight up I don't like it. You see something you don't like, straight up tell me that you don't like it. Doesn't mean I'm competing with you. Like, it's not like You know, in a relationship, nobody's perfect. People do things. If I end up doing something that you didn't like, it's not I wake up and like, okay, today I'm about to do something and to messed up to make you have a bad day or something like that. Things happen. And I would have thought that you would not go with the intention, go and do something to hurt me or whatever it is. Things happen, you know what I'm saying? But there are certain things that doesn't happen without you intentionally doing that thing. I'm not talking about these type of stuff. I'm talking about things that happen in a relationship, things that said or it's just some dumb stuff. Things happen, right? Like happen to do something dumb without thinking, and then for you to feel like the way to fix that, you gotta go do something dumb too, just to be even with me. That's a bad mind. That's a bad mindset. You can't have a mindset like that, because that's a recipe for disaster. I'm telling you that it's a recipe for disaster. But I don't want to go off the subject of what I was saying, but I would love to hear you ladies' uh, thoughts on why is it so hard for you guys to accept the truth when somebody comes to you and tell you the truth and you don't want to deal with it when you know it's the truth, and why everything your man says to you is controlling you. But if you say the same thing, it's not controlling. Is you want your man to accept what you say, but when he says the same things to you, it's not acceptable for you, and you want to fight it. You want to fight it. They just like, I don't know. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. All right, share this, comment, and share this with your friend, family. See what other people have to say, and put your comment below.